Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Bro, what a day yesterday was. It was rough. I went through I can only speak with it was tough. This is for me, even Ashley, she's the mum. She was going through all the emotions, and so was I, but I had to keep strong and I don't know, be the man type of thing. But at the end of the day, our daughter is going to be completely fine. But man, it was rough hearing all this that could happen and that could happen. And at the end of the day, right now, she has hip dysplasia, which means her hip sockets aren't in the ball, the balls aren't in the hip sockets of her legs. And it can lead to more serious stuff if it isn't treated properly. And the treatment is for the next, right at this stage, for the next 4 weeks, at least, minimum, she has to be in this brace thing. It's just, it goes around their legs and then up around their shoulders. It's just straps, and it keeps both her legs at right angles, so her thigh, I think it's her thigh bones, pop back into the hip sockets, and once they're in the hip sockets, they can grow back to a normal way, I guess you can call it. And once she gets a bit bigger, because we got it so early, she's so small, which is good. The earlier the better. It's a lot easier to put on the correct path while she's still developing than later in life. So we got it at a great time. I think we were going through all the emotions, thinking, what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that. What made it a bit easier was towards the end, when they're it's a 9, with the bracing, it's a 98% success rate. And with the last 2%, there's many different ways they to go if this way doesn't work, but this way works at a 98% success rate. So there's plenty of things to do. Alea, is taken to it quite well. The hardest part was just putting her in the baby seat on the way home, and it wasn't hard. She fit in there, the legs were fine. It's just she wasn't comfortable. But as soon as we got home, she's fine. She's chill. She went to sleep easy. She can feed easy. But yeah, man, so that, all those emotions I was going through while I'm trying to suppress all my anger and frustration at, I wouldn't say the medical system, just the people we went through before this point. I was saying yesterday, it doesn't matter about blaming someone. It doesn't matter, oh, this person didn't do that, this person didn't do this. Because at the end of the day, alright, what? Jimbo didn't do this, now this has happened. Does it make it better? No, it doesn't make it better. But I don't know, we've had a lot, even with Kyla, we've just had a lot of bull, bro, with the medical people, man. One of the biggest things with Kyla is every time we've seen a different doctor, their opinion was different to the last doctor, and something the last doctor told us to worry about would be like this doctor would be like, oh no, that's no big deal at all, you don't have to worry about that at all. And then this doctor would tell you that you can do this, and the other doctor said, no, you can't do that, you have to do this. And now this, I just feel like there was a bit of malpractice, man. Like, well, first of all, the people yesterday saying she's most likely born this way because of the breech. So we're saying, okay, you know, when you leave the hospital and the baby gets the final checks, why didn't the person checking her make a bigger deal about it? They're like, oh, her left leg's clicking a little bit. We recommend you go get a ultrasound at 6 weeks or 8 weeks. She just said there's a bit of clicking in the left leg, but it looks all good. And we're like, okay. But apparently if your baby's breech, it's like basically mandatory to get a ultrasound, or maybe not mandatory, but it's you definitely should get a ultrasound at 6 weeks just to check, because that's what can happen when the baby is breached. And I don't know if everyone knows what baby breach means. It just means your baby isn't laying the right way inside the belly. I think it needs, I'm not no expert, I think the baby needs to be head down, but breech means the baby's sideways or upright. I don't know, one or the other. And then, even further than that, why didn't the person that told us the baby that was breached is we should look into trying to get the baby turned, not like get someone to turn it, but like there's exercises and certain positions she can lay to help the baby turn in certain ways. They just said, oh, your baby's breached, so you're probably at a high risk of having a cesarean birth. There's not like, oh, your baby's breached, this and this can happen once the baby's born or while it's developing in the womb. No one said nothing like that. And then, all right, then the person that checked the baby didn't check it right. All right, so 8 weeks later, or 6 weeks later, we go to the doctor for her 6 weeks needles and the 6 weeks checkup. And that doctor, that's our proper, like, sort of proper doctor, like we see a lot. She's good. She said, there's a slight difference between the hips. Let's go get an ultrasound. And we're like, all right, sweet. And she's like, well, because the baby was breached, did no one tell you that you need to get an x-ray? A ultrasound? We're like, no. She's like, well, you definitely need to get one because just based on the baby was being breached and also because of that. So the next week, we got the ultrasound. And the ultrasound people, they can't give you the results, but the lady's like, oh yeah, she's got the hip dysplasia, but like mild. She's like, it's low to intermediate. Go speak to your doctor, blah, blah, blah. So we booked in with our normal doctor, the good one, but she wasn't available until the end of the week, and we didn't want to wait all week for the results. So Ash booked it with a random doctor the next day. And this doctor didn't know nothing. She had to go ask other doctors questions and this and that. And Ashley was asking her, oh, is there anything I can do? Is there any certain ways like I'm holding her wrong or nothing like that? She said, no, she's not in pain. She's fine. She's fine. Just make an appointment with the baby doctors. There's a name for them. I can't remember the name right now. Like, make an appointment with the baby doctor. So we're like, all right, called them up. You can't make an appointment by phone call, which is like, okay, well, you got to make it by going on their website. So we went on the website and booked an appointment. But the thing is, they don't give you a date. They're like, all right, we'll email you within up to 4 weeks with your appointment date and time, depending on your severity. Now, we made this appointment on Monday. And this whole time, we're not thinking that this is a major issue. We're just thinking that there's like a little thing wrong. You know what I mean? Because the different levels of the hip dysplasia is the different treatments. Like there's levels where it's a tiny bit, it'll fix itself, braces, cast, all this stuff, right? So we're thinking, all right, it shouldn't be too bad. Like literally 4 or 5 people now have said it's not bad, she's not in pain, it's all good. Tuesday morning, the Westmead Children's Hospital call us, or call Ashley while I'm at work. They're like, oh, hey, yeah, has anyone told you how severe your daughter's legs are? And we're like, nah, they just said it's low to intermediate, and it's not too bad at the moment because she's not in pain and she's happy-go-lucky, blah blah blah. And they're like, nah, you have a very severe case. Like the left hip is like dislocated. You need to come into Westmead ASAP, like today. They're like, if you're able to, like, come in today. And we're like, well, yeah, we're coming in today. What, you think we're going to be like, oh, no, we're too busy, can't come in today? Of course we're going to come in today. And, yeah, the doctor's just like, yeah, no, it's a very severe case. We need to put a brace on her as soon as possible. And, like, all these things that people have said is wrong. And we're just like, what? So that I'm trying to hold in, like, being angry at everyone, trying to be strong for all of our family, trying not to fucking be upset and freak out for her, for my child, and also put on a strong face for Kyla. And I'm just like, bro, can people do their job? Like, I know doctors, they have a lot to do and make mistakes sometimes, but the person that does the ultrasound all day, every day. Just ultrasounds. And the report you're given to the doctor for us to give to the specialist says the problem is light to intermediate. And it's like a full dislocation, you can't see it. But now the steps we've got to do is, she got to be in a brace for like 24 hours a day. So we can't take it off to bath her. So we got to bath her by like sponging her down. We got to go back to Westmead in like a week's time to see how the brace is. Like obviously she moves a lot. See if there's anything needs to be tweaking. To get another ultrasound just to check if it's working, if it's going on the right path. And we're like, oh, where do you want us to go get an ultrasound? She's like, you get an ultrasound here, you're not going back to the place where you got the ultrasound before. We don't, it's not like a reliable source. Like, and the most annoying part is, like, if we discovered this issue the day of leaving the hospital, it basically could be fixed now, if not pretty much fixed by now. But the doctors keep reassuring us, like, it's very lucky we got in so early, because the earlier you get in, the higher rate of success and the easier it is to fix and all this other stuff. And then we're there, in our own world, and then like the children's hospital, like I've never been to the children's hospital, and then there's all these other children with like problems that I couldn't even imagine having. Like there was one little girl, she had to get pulled around in this little like sled looking thing, and she hasn't been able to walk for like 4 months. And I'm just like, my missus is going through all the shit, and I'm just like, bro, let's just try and stay strong and this and that. And I'm just like, bro, like, I would not want to work there, man. Like, I can't imagine and that's just like these things compared to other things in the hospital. Like, I just can't imagine, man. Like, I feel for all the parents, all the kids out there going through whatever they're going through. Like, this shit is so scary. Like, and like one of the worst things is like I can't do nothing. Like, I can take her to all these doctors and all this crap and pay for everything, and there's nothing I can physically do. Like, I just gotta do what I'm told, like. And like, bro, on the drive home, there was so much traffic, so we got both girls crying in the back. That much traffic on the M4 and the M7 because all the road works, and just like, it was like the most stressful day I've had in a very long time. Like, I felt physically sick. I was getting headaches. I was like, my head was spinning. I was getting angry, sad, like all this shit. It was just a really hard day, like. But once we heard the success rate, and like, obviously I know like 2%, we can be one of them 2%, but like, we just do everything we need to do, everything we're told to do. Talking to a mate, and he's like, bro, that's malpractice. And I'm like, bro, it is what it is, man. Like, I'm very annoyed at it, but like, these doctors, especially when it comes to like little babies, they really need to get their stuff together, eh? Like, it's ridiculous, like next level ridiculous, eh? Like, your thing, the little thing you missed could really change a child's life. And like, we're not no doctors, so we're as I don't know, civilians. You go to a doctor, you assume you could trust what they're saying, like. And the thing is, it wasn't like we just went to one person. We went, there's like, it's gone through like four different people. And like, it's unbelievable, man, like. But like, again, I can't dwell on what's happened. It's gonna move forward and just do what we need to do to correct her hips, which is fine. And one of the big things is she's happy, like she's not in pain, which is amazing. She's a tough little girl. But like, man, I just want, yesterday I just didn't feel right. Well, I'm gonna start recording in the hospital, and I'm gonna go home and work out and eat dinner. Like, it just didn't feel right to have the camera out yesterday, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'll share stuff about my family and that, but like, just be aware, man. Like, I don't know, like, from now on, I don't care if I'm going to take my kid in for a little sniffle. I'm booking into 2-3 doctors. Like, I don't care no more. Like, I'm sick of this stuff, man. Like, I'm sick of going to a doctor thinking that doctor's, and then, okay, come back in a week. You book in a week, oh, that doctor's not here, you gotta see Dr. blah, blah, blah. And then you see Dr. blah, 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 and they're like, oh, nah, like, don't worry about what he said. Oh, it's all good, there's nothing to worry. That's like, bro, well, I've been worrying all week because the doctor told me to worry. Now you're telling me nothing's wrong, like, bro. I don't know, man. But today is a new day. Everyone is good, everyone is happy. We had a nice sleep, woke up refreshed, and moving forward and positive and all that. Now we've got to buy some clothes because it's coming up to winter. We've got to buy clothes that can go around her legs, and that's a whole another bunch of money that's got to be spent on stuff we need, which is fine, but it's like, we would have already had it by now. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna take, like, and all this stuff, because her legs, I don't know, imagine they're like 2 right angles right now. They're like that on each side. So all this stuff, none of these stuff that's made, like sleep sacks and like clothes, like onesies, you can buy all of them, but nothing's at stores, so you can't go and pick them up. You got to wait, and everything's up to 5 days. So we got to figure out until the whole shipment comes, because we ordered like a whole bunch of stuff last night online, and it can take up to a week to come. So now we got to wrap her in a blanket for a whole week, and you can't, like, we put one of Kyla's big sleep sacks on her last night, and it works fine. But like, bro, like, we like, when it comes to our children, we like to be ready already before we need to be ready, and this one just hit us left field, like. But we'll sort it all out. We'll buy everything we need to buy, all the braces. in 4 weeks if she's grown, because the brace she's in right now is just because she's really little. So once she's grown a little bit more, we'll get a different brace for a little bit longer, which is meant for like bigger babies. And it's like, I don't think the straps go over her shoulder, so we'll see. But yeah, man, if you're listening to my story, thanks for listening to my story. Now, this by all means is no sub story. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. There's nothing to feel sorry about. I just want to let you know, like, yeah, like, I've been going on a good roll, you know what I mean? And then shit can just change at the click of a finger. Like, I'm driving on the M4 yesterday, my phone rings, I click my earphone, and then boom, you need to come home. What? Alright, I'm on the way. And yeah, now today is a new day. Back into routine, going to work, come home, work out, eat dinner, do it all over again, you know what I mean? Everything's back to normal now. Normal-ish. I might show you her in her brace, I might not, I haven't decided yet. But that's my story of what happened yesterday. So, yeah. See you when I see you. Good afternoon. I want to start this afternoon convo by giving a big shout out to the guy in the grey, I think it was grey Hilux ute, that was hanging out the window saying that he watches my videos and he sees me in the area and that I keep going and he likes my videos and all that, bro. Big shout out to you, man. I swear you made my day today. I've been having a bad day today, and I've just been hating on the day all day, been getting screwed over. And bro, that one little comment, that yelling out that you like my videos and that, I swear that just made my whole day heaps better, eh? Like, thanks, bro. Like, see, man, people don't realize, like, little things like that, like, that just make people's days, man. You just made my day, like, heaps good, man. Big shout out to you, bro. And like, oh, man, like, I don't know, I just got a smile on my dial, eh? Like, thanks, bro. But, yeah, let's talk about my bad day today. It's just been long, tiring, frustrating, stuff going here, up there, around the corner, coming back, doing backflips, and the day's done. Work is done. Home time. Alright, let's go home. I'm planning on doing a good gym sesh. I'm gonna do a backyard gym sesh today. I'm planning on working out with that big tire. I don't know if you guys follow me for a while, but I think a couple of weeks ago I brought home one of those big bulldozer tires. That was a mission. Yeah, I'm gonna work out with that today. Might flip it over. I'll get a sledgehammer, do some push-ups on it, do some skipping. It's a little backyard circuit, you know. I didn't work out yesterday because of all the stuff. Man, we got home late, as. Last night dinner we had tacos, just homemade tacos, like the other week. We eat tacos now. Wait one sec. Yo. Yeah, we've decided, because Kyla, my daughter, she demolishes tacos. We decided every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday, you know. So last night was tacos. We had them pretty late. were at the hospital for a few hours, and then we were in so much traffic on the way home. It was raining cats and dogs, and you know, yesterday is done. Today is today. Oh man, we just keep on keeping on, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, been tough few days, man. Just life, man. Life has its ups and downs. Like, I'm not gonna say that right now is a down, but like, it's been tough. It has been tough, but we will get through, and we will come out on top. What about some lucky person won $50 million yesterday? Hey, some people got the luck, huh? But yeah, man, gonna do a workout. Tonight's dinner is steak and veg, I think, or egg, something. Steak and something. So I can't stuff around too much working out. I gotta try and get the workout done, because I gotta cook the steak on the barbie, because steak tastes better on the barbie. Prove me wrong. Yeah, I didn't work out. I was gonna do an arm workout yesterday, but I missed out on doing an arm workout. I was gonna do an arm workout today, but I'm like, nah, if I do an arm workout today, it will screw up my routine. Like tomorrow, it's Thursday. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do leg day tomorrow. And then Friday is just gonna be smashing out a whole bunch of cardio in the garage. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't want to talk too long, because I looked at my video now that I'm about to edit this one, and I just spoke for like 25 minutes this morning, but like had to be said. So I'll see the next time I press the button. Yeah, again, big shout out to the bloke in the grey Hilux, bro. Thanks heaps, bro. This is my baby Alea. My baby Alea. Lily. Hungry? Are you hungry? Thank you very much. It's heavy.
Yeah, I kick a ball.
Kick the basketball. Daddy needs exercise with this one. We get your ball. Ready? You go like this. Go one. You lift it up. And smash. Watch out. like and subscribe to my channel. Look at the tits. That's enough. Alright. Time for a sauna. See you in the sauna. Alright, I'm in the sauna now. I'm gonna put on time lapse, but I don't know how long the GoPro will go to. Either it runs out of memory or overheats, but I'll put the time lapse on now. Minutes is enough tonight. 20 minutes in the sauna. Oh. Turn you off. Turn you off. Alright guys, I'm gonna go have a cold shower. Then have some dinner. I think I got steak for dinner tonight. How good. See you guys soon. Tonight's dinner is a little steak, 2 sausages, mashed potato, some peas, and we're trying the lime Coca-Cola sugar-free drink. Put on the time lapse for you guys, you know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Alright, that's the night. This is another day done. You love me?
Yeah.
Let me cuddle. Yeah, everyone's in the bed tonight because it's freezing. But it's not quite cold enough to put the heater on. We'll give it a little bit more degrees before we throw the heater on. Yeah, happy with my workout, happy with my diet, happy with the day. I nearly said a swear word. It was a pretty average day at work. Got home and the day got better. So I'm going to bed a bit early on tomorrow. Subscribe to my channel. I'm getting better at my swearing.